Parliament is in session today after a 32-day break. The session began with question time, and earlier the main opposition party, HDZ MPs, said they would refrain from putting questions to Prime Minister Zoran Milanovic and would only pose questions to deputy prime ministers and ministers. They stressed they wanted to discuss burning issues and not squabble. MPs are expected to vote on the appointment of Boris Lalovac as the new Minister of Finance to replace dismissed Finance Minister Slavko Linic. Prior to the start of the Parliament session, the Mandate and Immunity Committee has unanimously approved the proposal for Slavko Linic, the former Finance Minister, and Nada Čavlović-Smiljanić, the former head of the Tax Office, to retake their seats in Parliament. The proposal is to be approved at the Parliament's plenary session. Speaking to Croatian radio this morning, Prime Minister Zoran Milanovic said that the government and the party he is at the helm of, the SDP, were stable. Milanovic also spoke of the pre-bankruptcy procedure in the case of the Spačva company that had resulted in the sacking of Finance Minister Slavko Linic, saying that he does not see how the also sacked tax office head Nada Čavlović-Smiljanić would have been responsible for the situation, and that she was actually the whistleblower in this particular case. The media are saying that Smiljanić had initialed the document before Linic had done so. Although the Croatian Health Insurance Fund head Siniša Varga said in a written statement issued yesterday that the fund was ready to break from the state treasury system as planned on July 1st, the health minister, Rajko Ostojić, had announced that this would be postponed until January 1st of next year. Varga has meanwhile said that the finance ministry has asked for the postponement as Varga had not yet presented the business analysis of the planned model to the government. The eastern city of Osijek and parts of Slavonia and Baranja County were left without electricity and water this morning after a breakdown at the Ernestinovo transformer station. The power grid collapsed at around 8:20 this morning, causing traffic problems as traffic lights failed and trams ground to a halt. Electricity and water supplies were gradually returned to Osijek and surroundings from 9:30 this morning. Croatian President Ivo Josipović, who is on a working visit to the USA, is expected to meet with US Vice President Joe Biden in Washington today, where there's also a chance that US President Barack Obama will join them. Josipović has confirmed that he'll be discussing an agreement on avoidance of double taxation and the issue of visas for Croatian citizens. The state of affairs in Bosnia and Herzegovina is also on the agenda of today's talks. And turning to sports, Rijeka won the Croatian Football Cup yesterday after defeating Dinamo Zagreb 2-0. Rijeka also won the first match in Zagreb 1-0. This is the third time Rijeka has won the cup. The residents of Rijeka partied throughout the night following the 2-0 victory over Dinamo. Thousands of football supporters welcomed the players in the heart of the city. And now for the weather for the rest of the day. Mostly cloudy with occasional rain in the eastern and southern sections of the country. The most of the sun expected in the west, but some showers possible. Moderate to strong winds expected, gale force in places. Strong to gale force Bora along the coast, at the foot of Mount Velebit and in Dalmatia. Temperatures to hover around 20 degrees.